What does it mean to you as an individual to be playing and captaining the side?
I think it's, being here in the long room and looking out onto the hallowed turf, as it were, is a fantastic honour, and to be captaining the Army in the build up to the 2020 and the rest of the season is fantastic.
A massive honour being here. It's where every cricketer wants to play the cricket, or every cricketer dreams to want to play the cricket even. So to be here and have the opportunity to captain the Royal Navy side it's a massive honour.
MCC is very proud to host the Inter-Services 2020 Day here at Lords. It's a real highlight of the calendar here. If you talk to anyone who picks up a bat or a ball anywhere in the world, it's their ambition to play cricket at Lords. So a day like that, where you've got the three teams competing pretty fiercely but in a good spirit, you can really see that it means a lot to them.
I've taken over from Alec just through the winter period after we got back from Pakistan on our pre-season tour. It's a fantastic honour. I was his vice captain last year, to be able to step up, and do the kind of previews before Lords and actually be here and doing this kind of stuff. It's fantastic. It's an honour. We've got a squad of 16 from sort of 90, 100,000 currently, so to be any part of that 16 is a privilege. It's great to come back. I mean, I was here on the ground staff, so I kind of know Lords a little bit, but to come back and play for the Army is fantastic.
And who's going to win this year?
Oh, well, it's a good question. I'm sure all three of us will say their own answer, but we're 2 years on the bounce of not winning, so we like to come back and win it ourselves.
Lords is the one place that every cricketer in the world wants to play, so first and foremost it's a privilege, and it's an honour to be here and playing cricket. Speaking on behalf of the Royal Navy cricket side and everyone involved in Royal Navy cricket, to play here and be involved, and for the MCC and Lords to put up such a good show is as I've said, it's just a massive honour, and every cricketer aspires and wants to play here. So yeah, it's good. It's a brilliant day. The atmosphere it's created is always superb. Certainly last year it was an interesting day with the rain and stuff like that, and spirits were never dampened. Everyone enjoyed themselves. School kids get behind the teams and chant and stuff. So it's a brilliant day, and I'd recommend it to anyone to come down, watch some good cricket, some good players, and have some fun and enjoy Lords.
Hugely excited, very confident, but I'd like to say not overly confident. I'm sure that the Army and the Navy will have aspirations of their own, especially given the venue. It's absolutely fantastic. I played for the Air Force myself. I never ever had the opportunity to do this, and I know from my point of view what it would have meant to have walked out through the long room at Lords, down those stairs and onto that hallowed turf. Certainly talking to the guys who've played there the last 2 years that we've been there and I've been involved. That, I think, the sense of the occasion, the day, it almost eclipses what happens on the field, and if you happen to win, then that's just the icing on the cake. But you can't put it into words, I think, what it means for these young men who join the Air Force to do a job. Sport is very, very important. They are lucky enough to get selected for the Royal Air Force, and then of course, lo and behold, along comes the IST20, and it's held at Lords. So it's beyond wildest expectations.
2020 cricket is really important because I think it attracts a sort of thinking man's audience, and the mental distress that we're trying to serve with veterans is something that needs to be thought about, and we find that the sort of audience that would attend a cricket match has time to talk about it, time to think about it, and so that's why we hope this will go viral, the same way as we hope the date of the 19th of June at Lords will go viral for 2020 cricket.
Well, for players of both the Royal Navy and the Royal Marines who make up our side, it is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to play cricket at the home of Lords, and to play in what is a really very exciting day with the 3 games of cricket that we'll play that day. It's great news for the services, because we've now starting to generate people who want to join the services to play cricket at Lords. So if you're a great cricketer and you want a wonderful career in the armed forces, then come and join us, and as a bonus we'll get you playing cricket at Lords. We're really focused on trying to get as big a crowd as possible to come and watch what is, as you say, a great day out, and the sort of initiative that Lords are running with Middlesex to get the children along, so that service coaches can coach them during the intervals of the game, and that sort of thing helps with that sort of effort.
Well, the T20 is the climax of the season. It's the focal point. Any game that's against another service, the Air Force and the Royal Navy, is the biggest fixture you'll play. T20 is where it's at. It's exciting. It's big. People love to watch it. And ultimately you get a winner, and it's over in quite a short space of time. So as a day out, it's absolutely brilliant. Played at Lords, the home of cricket. What's not to like?
I think if you'd asked who was the favourite to win over the last 2 years, everyone probably would have put the Army on top. And yet here we are, 3 years later, and the Navy won the first year, the RAF won the second year, and we've won nothing. So in terms of who's going to win, I think it's really open, and that's the great attraction of 2020, isn't it? Is that it kind of reduces everyone to a certain level that enables everyone to have a damn good chance. So overall, we've got a strong squad, and clearly we fancy our chances on the 19th of June.
It's one of the great days of cricket that we're privileged to host at Lords. It's very special to all of us there and to our members. It's a fantastic thing to see. We owe a huge debt of gratitude to our forces, and this is the least the MCC could do. And I know the players enjoy it because it's a massive thrill to be there. And they play some great cricket and are genuinely inspired by being there. So it's terrific.
It's a particularly big day for us because we played there twice before for the Inter-Services 2020. We've had some really, really good competitions. The Air Force won last year. We've got three good sides, I think, who are going to compete, hopefully with good weather, on what I hope to be a seriously good day for all. Playing at Lords is a real treat for anybody. I played there once, many years ago, in the nets, and I have to say it was the biggest treat for me because I was allowed to walk on the surface at Lords, and I picked the grass, and believe it or not, I've still got that grass in a matchbox at home. Now, whether the boys today see it in the same vein, I don't know, but actually it's a real treat to be able to play there, and for those of us who are serving, to actually go along, watch our teams playing on that wonderful green surface, and hopefully compete in the spirit of cricket, is, as I say, it's a great treat and a great privilege, and we thank Lords, particularly in the MCC, for allowing us to do that. So we look forward with great excitement. 19th of June, I'll be there. I hope many of our fellow service personnel will be there, and for those who aren't able to go, well, I hope they're able to go in the future, but certainly they're able to get reports back of how it all goes.